Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about this week's update and patch notes. And yeah, I'm here at the Max Guild this time, trying to give it a little bit of a switch up in the setting for these vlogs. And maybe I will throw in some of my random Zuck clips in the background. Got a little advice from a small YouTuber some of you might have heard of, but maybe not. His name's the Nuz Nuz, and he told me that might be a good idea to throw some clips in the background when I'm talking about stuff and don't have anything to show on the screen. So I'll give that a try this video, and you guys can let me know what you think of it. But there will be a few things that I think I will want to be showing, so I'll cut back to the live clip for those. But yeah, anyways, they have released another skilling bundle for the double XP weekend. And this is similar to the ones that people were unhappy about from September. I actually got a comment on one of my videos the other day that the reason people were really upset about one of the skilling bundles was because there was overloads in it, which makes a lot of sense. That if you could buy overloads, that would be pretty stupid. And apparently Jagex said at that time that they were not going to do that again. So hopefully that is the case. This one just has a whole bunch of protein stuff and pulse cores and stuff like that. So not a whole lot of stuff that you really would even want in there. And it doesn't, it's one bond as well for all that stuff. So not sure if that's worth it or not. But either way, it's not something I'm ever going to be interested in. But yeah, that's there. Vic the Trader is also back, so you can use him to swap your bonus XP for XP lamps, skilling outfits, and other things. I'll quickly run over there. I want to look at the shop and see what he has in it. I don't think I have any bonus XP that I really want to get rid of because I'm already 120. I mean, I could put some more bonus XP on farming for 120, but whatever. It says he is in south of Burthorpe Bank. Oh, there he is. So let's see what is in his shop. Because I haven't been to this guy in a long time. I'm just going to enter my bank pin here. I'll blur it out or cut it or something. Okay, so you can buy prismatic stars, dungeoneering tokens, strangely, pulse cores, lamps, all this sort of stuff. And I know that the amount of credits you get is based on the amount of the amount of bonus XP you offer, but it has like diminishing returns. So if you offer too much, you don't get as much credits as you would. Okay, but so you can buy pieces of any skill outfit here, which is kind of weird considering like the constructor outfit is from temple trekking. So a little weird that you can get it from here instead. But looks like every single outfit is in there. And then these are the master skilling outfits that you make with the fragments mostly. I think, yeah, this is all of them in here. Pretty sure. I don't even remember. Well, they don't have the archaeology one, which makes sense, I guess. And then other, just some protein stuff and other random treasure hunter things. So yeah, if you have a lot of bonus XP that you don't need, you can go get some stuff from him if you do want it. The next thing they have is a change to the duel arena, which is actually pretty big, pretty significant, because you are now no longer able to stake more than 50 mil in value. So that is massive change to what was previously an unlimited amount of staking. People would stake party hats, people would stake max cash stacks, tons of shards. That is no longer possible at all. So people who play RuneScape for, I guess, what you might call the gambling aspect of it are not going to be able to do that anymore outside of using third-party services that aren't in game. Because before, back in the day, you used to be able to do like Dice Game and Flower Game before they removed those, which was reasonable enough. And now they're even removing staking. And I think it's good. The duel arena is an absolutely terrible place full of scammers, and just if you go there, you're going to lose your money. And it's pretty much the worst part about the game in terms of stuff that's being used for its technically intended purpose. So I'm glad they've done that, and they do say that they are planning to remove it altogether in early 2022. So I'm looking forward to that because the duel arena should be closed down for good, and I'm happy they're doing it. And that's everything that's outside of the patch notes. So a pretty sparse update this week, as you would expect, considering they've just gotten off the final Elder God Wars front, and I don't know. I'm probably not even expecting any more big updates for the rest of the year personally, but maybe they will have one thing in December or something like that. I'm not sure what they if they have said anything. I don't know about any more big updates that are even in the works. So I'm not sure what they're even working on now or what's going to come out soon. So we'll have to see. But either way, there is a pretty big or a couple pretty big things in the patch notes though that you definitely want to know about. First of all, you are now able to dye the Pernix Quiver, so you can have multiple of them and use them on different presets or things like that. So you'd be able to have 4 different types of bolts or arrows in 2 inventory slots is probably the most you'll ever need. I don't really know what different bolts people use. I know there's Ruby, Hydrix, and Onyx are 3 that are all pretty useful for different things in terms of criminal bolts. So I don't know if there's any 4th one that would even be good to put in a quiver or anything else that you would want to do in that regard. So I'm not sure, but that's just because I don't really range at all. So you guys can let me know in the comments if you do have any thoughts on the dyed Pernix quivers and what they'll be usable for. You're also now able to use your Igneous capes from Zuck at Ice Strike Worms because that was previously not possible. They also misspell Ice Strike Worms in the patch notes. They use the normal spelling of worms with an O instead of the Y, which is what it's spelled like in game. So a little oopsie from whoever wrote these patch notes, not familiar with the names of the monsters in the game, clearly. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else here in this fixes section as far as I remember. Yeah, not really. But there was the thing at the very bottom here under other, which is the last part of the patch notes, is a very, very big change to drop rates at a couple of Elder God Wars bosses. So I literally just made a video yesterday talking about Elder God Wars and my thoughts on it. And a comment someone left said that they loved the bosses, but the drop rates were horrible. And I pretty much agree. Unfortunately for me, since I was not feeling well and not playing the game for pretty much the entirety of the last 2 months, 2.5 months or so, I really don't have that much kill count at any of these bosses. I only have 30 Archglacior. Croesus I haven't done at all on this account, but I think I've done 17 on my Iron Man, so similar amount of time spent there as the Glacior. And then for Zuck, I've done 5, 3 of those in hard mode, and Carapac I have only done 43. So I haven't really been over here grinding for drops, so I can't really say on the rarity of them, but according to other people, a lot of the drops were way too rare, and they have massively increased a couple of the drops which I wouldn't have expected them to, and then one that I pretty much thought that they should, but didn't think that they actually would. They've made the Staff of Armadyl pieces from Carapac 66% more common. So the drop rate has been increased by 66%, which is a lot. That's also been done, though, for the Zuck sword pieces, which I thought were already pretty common based on the initial stats that I'd seen, but they hadn't. It's only been out for a little while, so I'm not sure exactly if that was true or not, but it seemed like they were pretty common. But those have also been increased by 66%, so those are going to be much more common. And the Magma Tempest and Scripture of Full books have both had their drop rates increased by 100%. So they've had their drop rates doubled in both normal and hard mode. So yeah, the drops from Zuck all got pretty big buffs in terms of their rates, which I was pretty surprised with. If anything was going to get drop buffs, I assumed they would have included Croesus in there somewhere, considering how many people complain about it. But yeah, Zuck really got a lot of buffs, which was kind of surprising again, because it's only been out for 2 weeks. So prices haven't really had the chance to settle. People haven't really gotten the optimal strategies figured out. So I was pretty surprised to see those. And it's debatable, you can decide for yourself whether you think these drop rates needed a buff or not. I would say the Staff of Armadyl pieces probably really did need a buff, considering how rare they were and the prices of them. But the other things from Zuck, who really knows? I'm not really sure of my opinion on it, to be honest. But you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments, and have you used these new drop rates to get anything awesome today? Let me know. But yeah, that's it for the update this week. And I did just want to show a couple things on this account that I got just to, keep you guys updated on what I've been doing on here, as well as I'm still playing on this as well as my Iron Man. I went ahead and got the Igneous Calzil. I had to go do a fight kiln to get the range cape version because I did not have that yet. And I did the hard mode flawless run before my last video. So now I have the Igneous Calzuck, the combined cape, so that's pretty sweet. I was happy to get that. And alongside that, of course, that also means that I have now completed the Haraken and Jad log, which is nice. The whatever it's called, First Rule of Fight Caves, I think is the name of the achievement. So it was cool to get that. I completely forgot I was even going to get the broadcast when it happened. And yes, I do have, I think I got the Haraken pet at like 2 kill count or something. So really lucky on that. And then I also actually got the Carapac pet. So right here I have Carapac's mask piece, and I got that at 29 kill count just the other day. So kind of ridiculous. I saw the broadcast and I was like, is that a staff piece? But no, it was the pet, and it was in a trio. So yeah, I was doing an hour of trio just to try and maybe get a staff piece, and now maybe we'll go again because it is now a lot more common, but we'll have to see. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all the updates I really have for today. Let me know your thoughts on them in the comments down below, what you think about the drop rates and stuff like that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. If you missed it, make sure to check out my video that I uploaded either earlier today or yesterday. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but the video I uploaded last was about my goal that I worked on for so long that I can finally reveal now. And the next video I make will probably be later this week, and I'll be returning to my original Hardcore Iron Man series on Fresh and Firm. So really looking forward to making that video, and I will see you guys for that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and peace out.